Hello, welcome again. We are seeing some questions of fluid mechanics and machinery. The topic is kinematics and dynamics of flow. Question number 6 is the velocity vector in a fluid flow is given v is equal to 4x cube I minus 10x square yj plus ztk. The acceleration of a fluid particle at 2, 1, 3 at time t is equal to 1 is option A 1568.9 units, option B 1400 units, option C 1338 units, option D 1198 units. So here the velocity vector is given as 4x cube I minus 10x square y j and ztk. So this is your 4x square, u is your 4x square, and this is your v is your minus 10x square y, and w is your zt. Okay. So these are the velocities in x and y and z direction. Okay. So the acceleration is given by in x direction. If we differentiate it with respect to t, then it is du by dt, or it will be u curly by curly x, v curly by curly y, w curly w by curly z, and du by curly u by curly t. Okay, that we have tried in previous question like this. So du by dt curly by curly x by chain rule, then dx by dt curly by curly dy by dt curly by curly z dy dx by dt curly u by and plus curly by t. First differentiating with respect to x, and then x differentiating x with respect to t. Okay, and then y, and then z, and then partial differentiation of u with respect to t. Okay, so that is the formula in x direction. Similarly, the formula in y direction is this, and in z direction is this. So here we need curly u by curly x. So u is your 4x cube. So this is 12x square, and curly u by curly y is 0. Curly u by curly y is 0, and curly u by curly z is 0, and curly u by curly t is also 0. So all here this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, and this is 12x square. Okay, and similarly curly v by curly x is minus 20 xy, minus 20 xy, and this is your curly u by curly y is minus 10x square, and curly v by curly z is 0, and curly v by curly t is 0. Curly v by curly t is no t term in v. So similarly curly w by curly x is 0, curly w by curly x is 0. Okay, and y is also 0, z is 0, and curly w by curly t is 2. So putting here all the values, ax becomes 4x cube plus into 12x square minus 10x square y into 0 plus 2t into 0. So this will be your 48xy, and this is 0, this is 0. Okay, so x is equal to we have to find out acceleration at x is equal to y is equal to 1, and z is equal to 3, and t is equal to 1. So x is equal to, putting x is equal to 2, ax is this, and ay y is equal to 1. Okay, so ay will be this, and x and az will be this. Okay, and so these are the acceleration in x, y, and z direction. So resultant acceleration will be ax square plus ay square plus az square. So that is 1568.9 units. Okay. So answer is 6A. 6A. Next, the statement for linked answer questions 7 and 8. The gap between a moving circular plate and a stationary surface is being continuously reduced as the circular plate comes down at a uniform speed v toward the stationary bottom surface as shown in the figure. In the process, fluid contained between two plates flow out readily. The fluid is assumed to be incompressible and inviscid. So this is the V velocity in part 2 plate, and this is moving circular plate. R is outer radius and R is radius at any instant, and H is a gap between them. Okay. So there are two questions based on this statement. First is the radial velocity V at any radius R when the gap is H is option A VR is equal to VR divided 2H. Option B VR is equal to VR by H. Option C VR is equal to 2VH by R. Option D VR is equal to VH by R. Question number 8. The radial component of fluid acceleration at R is equal to capital R is option A 3V square R by 4H square. Option B V square R by 4H square. Option C V square R by 2H square. Option D V square H by 2R square. So here this is your moving plate and this is moving with velocity v, and this is radius r, outer radius is r, and this is there. So the volume that is coming down should go out, and volume that is coming down is pi r square into v. For at any instant, if we take radius r, then the volume is as velocity in the direction is v. So volume that is coming down is pi r square into v, and volume that is coming out from this is your the surface area into radial velocity 2 pi r h into vr. Okay, so v is the velocity of plate moving down, and vr is radial velocity. So vr is your vr by 2h. Okay, so that radial component of velocity is vr by 2h. Now to find out acceleration with respect to t, differentiating this vr with respect to t. Okay, so that is v2h differentiating with respect to r first, and then differentiating dr r with respect to t. So this is your dr by dt. Okay, and this is d by 2h, and dr by dt is dr by dt is your vr. Okay, that we have found out in last that is vr by 2h. Okay, so it will be vr by 2h. So acceleration in radial direction will be v square r by 4h square. So at radius r is equal to r, we have v square r by 4h square. Okay, v square r by 4h square. Okay, so answer is option B for question number 8, and for question number 7 it is A.